Looks like Xiaomi got on board with the plus suffix, just like Onyx did this week. This is the Xiaomi InkPalm 5 Mini Plus. This is the third generation of InkPalm Mini devices, but it's not quite as mini as it once was. Increased from essentially a 5-inch, 5.2, up to nearly 6 inches at 5.84. The resolution has also been increased to 1440 by 720, and they've sliced the battery essentially in half, down from 4200 milliamps to 2250. They seem to be all over the place with specs. However, both the RAM and storage has been doubled up to 2 gigs of RAM and 64 onboard storage. We will of course do a side-by-side comparison chalkboard in the full review. So one of the huge draws with this device is that it was mini, and now it's not. Really, it kind of isn't. So this is the Moan sub-brand of Xiaomi, so they have various devices, the W7, couple e-readers under their belts, what have you. We're going to look at the documentation first. We might get a case, I haven't looked at it yet. So the documentation is they got this little file folder for you, but there's only one little thing in there, so that's kind of strange. So it shows you everything about it, Type-C USB. You can go ahead and hover your phone over this if you want to do translation via AR. Now let's take this out. Okay, yeah, it's looking like a phone now. It's getting bigger. They, I guess, gauged the success of the first two generations. Oh, we have a nicely wrapped black USB-C. That's really cool. We'll keep this in here in case we do a giveaway. We'll make sure everything's nice and tidy. So yeah, this is basically just looking like a phone, everybody. Look at that. Yeah, and the gloss screen is back, people. The infamous gloss screen. Oh, that's not a backing. Oh, I mean, that's not paper. That's the actual color of the backing. For a second there, I thought that was something you peel off just like the front. So the back is this really cool gradient. It looks like an orange. It is orange, but it looks like an orange as, you know, it ripens kind of thing. It's super blood red down below, and then it goes up, and it's this very kind of pale kind of peach at the top. It's really cool, actually. This backing is quite nice. Although, looking at the actual material, it kind of looks and feels like a piece of paper, so it's not amazing to the touch, but it certainly does look good. This thing is glossy. The sides are glossy, the front is glossy, the USB port is glossy. They have a mirror finish bezel, which is not entirely necessary, and again, having that reflective screen kind of defeats the purpose of e-paper devices. Either way, nothing's on the side. You have your microphone and potentially hard reset at the bottom. We'll have to confirm in the review. USB-C, you have power, and you have volume up and down, and nothing at the top. So you don't have an earpiece, meaning this has no audio on board, aside from being able to potentially use Wi-Fi or Bluetooth audio. So you can't use this as an actual phone, but you gotta admit, that looks like a phone if I've ever seen one before. One more important thing we do with Chinese devices is we turn them on and see if there's English on them. I'm very happy to announce we have 3 languages. We have traditional Chinese, simplified Chinese, and English. This really does change the game. This goes from something that we just can't sell, that you guys aren't interested in, that there's no real value, to something that is completely opened up for all of you. And that means the menu system, the settings, everything's going to be in English now, so that's very nice. The drop down was not. We'll have to look at that when we do a system update and we do the full review. For now, this is everything that comes in the box with the brand new Xiaomi 3rd generation InkPalm Mini 5. They're still calling it the 5, even though it is nearing a 6-inch, closer and closer every generation. For GoodyReader.com, this is Peter.